So today I'm going to make poor man's beef stroganoff. I have a pound and a half of hamburger, and I'm going to use onion to taste. I have a package of beef stroganoff, 1 can of cream of mushroom condensed soup. I'm going to put some celery to taste. You have to decide how much you're going to do. And these type of noodles. I'm going to use 3 cups of these. Pound and a half of hamburger. Onion and celery to taste. 1 of these and 1 can with water, and this has got to be cleaned off. You know, when they have the cans in storage, rats run all over them. So you don't want to open these up until you wash them off really thoroughly. That's going to be my poor man's beef stroganoff. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm sitting here scared to death. This is Mike's propane tank setup for his propane stove. This is Mike's stove. Now you'll see the bag over here. This is to keep the wind from blowing because we don't have one of those wind shields. I have to start this with a lighter. I have to turn it on, which means propane gas. I took this apart and unscrewed this right here. I screwed it back. I don't know if I did it right. It took me forever to do it. And I just have to turn on right here the gas and then light the stove. I just want I can't buy any butane anywhere in Flagstaff. And not even thinking, I always have 2 or 3 cans. I had 1 new can on me. How ridiculous is that? Guys, don't come to Flagstaff without butane. Trust me, you can't find it here. It sells out immediately. So I'm sitting here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try. I'm just going to try. But I'm really not comfortable with this scenario. Well, this isn't cool. So at this point, I cannot push the button hard enough on the cigarette lighter or that lighter thing to get a flame, much less put it under the pot. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm finally getting it. This is ridiculous. There it is. I finally got it. I got me a flame. I think it's on. And it started. It sounded like it started. But I can't see it. I just can't see it. And I keep trying, but I think it's already lit. So now I'm just looking at it. I have no idea. I can feel a little bit of the heat. I don't know if it's lit. I can't see anything. I've got that bag to shield the wind from the pot because we don't have a windshield. And I just don't know what to do. I just keep trying to light it, and it's already lit. So, what to do? I'm putting my hand in just to see if it's heating up my pot. I can feel some heat coming out, but I cannot see the flame. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know, but I'm going to do this. I can't see the flame at all. So at this point, I've decided to roll up a wad of paper, light it from the flame to see if the flame is really there. Well, I can't get it lit. It's burnt a little bit, but it hasn't started catching on fire, so I don't know. See, I just keep trying. I don't know oh no, it did set on fire, so that does mean I do have a flame. Now I got to put the paper out. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, good butt bent over. Jeez. I need better camera skills than this. The trials and tribulations of a coward. Well, we have our noodles cooked. So I'm getting to remove them, drain them out of the pot, and then I'm going to put it in another pot because it's the only thing I have a lid. And I want to keep a lid on it. So, oh my goodness, Marley just ate a wasp and I think she might have got hurt. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. Then I'm going to empty the pot. in just a few minutes. I think Marley got to be in, I think it stung her. But she's going to have to learn the hard way. So that's done. Well, no place to put the spoon, that's for sure. Sure comes in handy all the time. Marley's playing with the bee. She's going to get hurt in a minute. Always have pot holders. So the noodles are in the yellow pot behind with the lid on it. Well, I better get back pretty soon. Oh, yeah. Camera's not in the right place. I need to be on the other side, I think. Anyway, I'll do that next time. Now I just emptied in the hamburger meat. I'm getting ready to put the onions in. That's 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat. And then onions to your taste. I usually put a cup and a half of onions in. I've decided not to put the celery in because I've never had celery in stroganoff, so why do it now? I got to chop up this meat and the onions and mix it up. And this pot slides all over the stove. I don't get it. But Mike doesn't really cook on it, so, you know, he doesn't know how much it slides and stuff, so I have to hold it with my pot holder, and then I'm afraid the pot holder is going to catch on fire if it's too close. Oh my goodness, you know, cooking outdoors. What can I tell you? I don't normally cook outdoors. I normally cook inside, and I never use propane. I use butane. So this is all an experience. On my camping by myself, I didn't ever want to really do this, but I do have somebody who's going to join me, and that's Sean. And Sean can tell you how well he's doing. I did a video on Sean, who was ill, and he was camping with his 2 little dogs in a tent. And hopefully he'll be camping with me pretty soon. Okay, so we're just going to put the lid on, and we're going to cook that. And I'm sitting down to relax. I did want to tell you the importance of wiping off your cans on the top, because these are in warehouses and a lot of time rats are running all over them. So you really do want to do that. And I really clean them off. I'll clean them off with this, and then I've got a spray bottle with vinegar and stuff cleaned off of that before I open this up. So I'm going to have 1 small can of cream of mushroom soup and a can of water. And I will be putting that in as well as the noodles. But this is part of the process. It is part of the process. Now let's check and see if the meat is cooked. And sure enough, it's cooked. Got a lot of grease in there. I don't know, maybe I should be taking that out. So with the meat cooked, now we're going to add everything else. We have onion and meat in there. And now we need to add the can of soup. Of course, you know, it takes me a while to open it. Hey, Marty, what you doing out there, sweetie? There she is, watching all the cooking. Now I'm adjusting. I want it to just simmer for a little while, but I can't seem to get the flame low enough, because I can't see the flame, of course. So let's put in the can of cream of mushroom soup. This is when it was cheaper. Still adjusting that flame. Just want it to simmer, and Marley's exhausted. She's had a rough day, so sunning herself. Now I'm going to do a can of water. Adding that to it. I really think I should have taken that grease out, but we'll see. We'll see the taste test. adding that can. Now you're going to stir this up real good. Uh-oh, forgot. Got to put the noodles in. And unfortunately, I keep forgetting my right hand. I can't stir from my left hand, so I have to lift the pot with my left hand, which can barely lift it. I don't know why. My left is the weakest. And add in all the noodles. That was 3 cups. You can do less. You can do more. Now all I have to do is stir all the ingredients. Marley's watching it all. She can smell it all. Gotta hold on to that pot so it doesn't slide around. One more ingredient, and that's that McCormick Stroganoff packet. I'm going to put that in, guys. I have never tried it before. Usually at this I put salt and pepper, a little bit of butter, and that's my stroganoff. But I decided maybe this packet might make it taste a little bit better. Not quite sure. I'm not quite sure about this cooking outside, but I'm doing pretty good. Now all of these ingredients I'm going to mix really well. And then I'm going to let it cook for a few minutes. There she goes, laying down on the job. We do have some neighbors. People that took our spot. I didn't go that far, but boy, the road up here is really rough. Kind of concerned about Sean. Trying to readjust a flame I can't even see. Oh well. What are you going to do? So now we're going to sit here and we're going to let this simmer for just a few minutes. Because I can't get the flame adjusted, I'm going to shut off the gas. And I'm going to let this keep burning, and that will clean out the gas line, which Mike told me we should clean out the gas line and empty the gas line. And then let it simmer here for a little bit by itself until that gas completely goes out of the line. And then I'll shut the stove off, but I want to leave it burning until all the gas is gone. And there we have it. All right, here you go. Poor man's beef stroganoff. Pretty simple. Well, now it's done. The stove's off. Everything's been shut off. Now I'm going to try it. And let's see if I like it or not. I'm not sure. Still pretty hot. Well, you can't see my face. I am putting it in my mouth. I am eating it. Yes, guys, it's pretty good. I will tell you, it tastes a lot of garlic. It's edible. A lot of garlic. So I think I'd leave that package out.